As a YouTuber, I felt like I had to do a full set because every collector I watch on YouTube and stuff like that, like Retro Ghetto and a couple others that I watch. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're in the Fox's Den as normal, and on this channel, we play video games, both modern and retro. We also collect video games and we look at some tech. Today, we're going to be talking about my collecting habits. I'm changing them a little bit. First off, like the thumbnail says, I'm not going for a full set of Xbox. I've already sold one game, and that was Silent Hill 2, which is probably the most rare game I have, as well as the most expensive. This whole stack here is going away. It's mostly sports games, but I want to get into why and what I'm doing for my collecting habits as well. So I was looking around, and I'm like, man, there's a lot of Xbox games I got. And then I was just like, you know, I really just don't want to play a lot of these. Silent Hill 2. I sold that one, as I said a minute ago. I would never play that game. I'm not a big scary game guy. I don't like being anxious. If I do, it's something like Resident Evil 4 with a little bit more action. I know that game has action, but Resident Evil 4 is mostly all action and a lot more weirdness. There's like cheat codes and stuff that you can use and think. Maybe not cheat codes. I think if you beat the game, you can unlock on like limited ammo and all that kind of stuff, which is a lot more fun, right? So I would never touch that. And so then I was looking, and I got all these like sports titles, right? Who needs sports titles? I am keeping Madden 07 because that has one of my favorite Seahawks on it, which is Sean Alexander. There are a couple others but like Ninja Gaiden. I'm never gonna play this. This game's too hard. I'll get so mad at it. I don't want to do that. And then these Hunter Re-Reckonings, which look like God of War games that are kind of beat 'em ups, but I rather go take them to a store and get other games that I really, really want. Some of the more rare ones I'm going to try and sell on my eBay store. But yeah, the rest of these are just kind of sports games and Dead or Alive 3 games that I'm never going to touch. So that's what really made me think about it. And then as I was doing that, I was like, well, let's go through the other collections. And I took out a bunch of, I'm looking, there's PS3 games. I had Uncharted 4, but then I have Uncharted 4 on the PS5, like I'm going to use air quotes here, the remastered edition. I don't think it's really remastered all that much. Maybe the load times are a lot faster. And then I have the Legacy collection on PS5, which gives you 1, 2, and 3, and I think Lost Legacy. So these are the two I was talking about. So you got this Legacy of Thieves collection, which is 4 and Lost Legacy. And then you have Uncharted 1, 2, and 3. And this is probably the easier way to play it. I just put it in my PS5 and I can play it much, much easier. So I feel like that's the way I'm going to play it. I might as well sell those original copies because there's no point in keeping it. I rather, that's 2 games that I now have space that I can put other things. Same with this big stack. Now I got more room to collect other Xbox games, plus not just waste my time with it. Let me know down below, what are you doing with your collection? Are you trying to change things up and not just collect to collect? Because I think when you first get into the collecting, even if it's not just video games, because I collect movies as well, and I'm collecting toys in a very small amount because I like to collect open toys, not closed. I like to be able to mess with them like I did as a kid. But yeah, my point was you start collecting to just collect. I go to Goodwill and Value Village a lot, and I find Xbox games there pretty often, more at the Value Villages that I go to. And I would just pick up every game I saw, and it was kind of like, I don't really want to play FIFA 07 or something. I don't like soccer. Why have that on my shelf? So that's what I want to do. As a YouTuber, I felt like I had to do a full set because every collector I watch on YouTube and stuff like that, like Retro Ghetto and a couple others that I watch, they do full set collecting, and that's totally fine. If you're down for that, do it, man. If that's a goal of yours, do it. But I don't want to, just because there'd be so many games that I would never touch or even want to play at all. So the thing I'm going to do with the Xbox collection is I'm going to pick up the weird and wacky. I'm going to pick up every game. I'm just not going to pick up every single Madden, every single tennis game, things like that. I want to collect games that I want to try. Like, there are a few games that I'm not sure I'm going to like, but I want to try, like this Headhunter. Yeah, Redemption. I didn't read the subtitle there. Headhunter Redemption, which is just like a shooter. Headhunter Jack Wade and his apprentice Lisa X. What names are those? Are out to stop the seedy underworld beneath the city from taking control of their idealistic society. Shocked by what they uncover, they'll each have to face their darkest fear. See, this sounds cool. I would play this. And then there's this Wrath Unleashed, which is like an interesting like tile RTS that I want to check out. I haven't done that yet. But those are ones that I want to collect. I want to pick up games I've never seen, try them out. If I don't like them, you know, maybe trade them for something else or whatever. Obviously, I'm not going to get as much, but you know, that's what I want to do. I don't want to collect to just collect and pick up every single game. I have a habit of also listening to like podcasts and watching collecting videos, and I'm like, oh, I want that. And then I get it and I'm like, I didn't really want this. Why did I pick this up? A good example is my PlayStation 3 collection. I have completely wiped out. I think I have like 12 games. I removed, like I said, the 3 Uncharted's. I removed Killzone games because I find zero interest in playing those. For some reason, Killzone gives me like extreme motion sickness. And I was never really a PlayStation 3 kid. I never had one, never played any of those. The only game I found on there that is so good is Ni no Kuni. And I was playing it on the PlayStation a little bit, and then I decided to, of course, switch over to my Xbox or over to my playing it on Game Pass, because one of my major problems with the PlayStation 3 is it is so hard to record that thing. I do have the splitter that, you know, tricks the HDCP to thinking that you're not recording. But it messes with all the audio settings that I have in my Elgato capture card. So then every time I record the PlayStation 3, I have to go back and change all the settings back so I can use my Switch 2, or the Xbox, all that kind of stuff. So I don't like playing it very often, because I like recording my gameplay so I can remember it and look back on it. And, you know, maybe make a video about it and talk about it if I really want to. And if you guys are liking this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe, please, because man, oh man, we're getting up there. I like it. We're getting close to 500. Getting closer. Little baby steps. That's what it takes, mate. Little baby steps. Anyways, that's what I have for this video, pretty much. I mean, the last little closing thoughts I have is like, I am glad I'm doing this. It gives me more capacity and brain power to not worry about collecting every single Xbox game. And it also saved me some money. I don't have to waste a couple dollars here and there buying every single video game. I can just, you know, only get the ones that I really, really want. I've done a pretty good job on the 360, which is this whole collection here. There's like 1 or 2 games that I added. I'm collecting every Call of Duty game, which is going to be a video a little bit later on. I'm also collecting every Lego game. I'm going to show you guys a few sets, subsets within like the Xbox 360 and Xbox One, just different sets that you can go and buy that aren't going to break the bank, at least if you're buying them piece by piece. If you try to buy the full set, it's probably kind of expensive, but that's what I got, man. Let me know what you do with your collections. Let me know what you think of me not doing a full set. Is anybody mad at me? Don't be mad at me. I'm still going to go crazy with Xbox. The original Xbox is still one of my favorite consoles of all time. So I'm going to be focusing pretty heavy on that. The PlayStation 3 and the GameCube are going to be exclusives that I would like to play. I'm even getting rid of my Mario Golf, because I played it and it wasn't for me. I'd rather play the one on the Switch, probably, just because that's a lot easier to play. But that's what I got, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. I love you guys.